Alright. We're gonna do some of this for a while. I've had a long day, so I'm just gonna kick back. Okay. Hi, Sherry. How's it going? Anyone else in chat right now? I'm just gonna move across more stuff. I think around the desert area. That's probably what I'm gonna touch on. Since I got rid of flowers. I did just buy stuff on the other island earlier, and then I saw that it had books on sale, so I bought books over there. Rainy here. Not too bad here. It's just cloudy and cold. The air is just dry, which is just doing a number on my skin. But otherwise, it's fine. Alright, so I know this was authentic. Yep, new addition to this one. Okay, that's one more for this museum. Go to halves and set all this up. It's good timing. Whoa. That felt like it took a minute to take that screenshot. I've never seen it be dark for that amount of time. Okay. Gotta hand out presents and stuff as well. Yeah, I bought, I don't know, like 100 books, something like that. And then crafted 50 of them into bookshelves, so I have 100 left, or 50 left out of the 100. Just in the little gap I had for dinner. Even that's not that much. Some of those recipes use multiple books. More of the island is slow now. I may as well do this while I'm here. It's easy Nook Miles. So what I think I'll do today is I'm going to place music in all the houses. And then just start changing them daily so I can order Nook Mile things without worry. Wait, Sahara's here today? It's okay. Sahara was on blue as well. And I bought rugs just to get tickets so I can drop them for decorative purposes. Since it's the only red ticket. I feel accomplished. Give me my Nook Miles. Yeah, I'm just doing this before I forget. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about interacting with it. Actually, first of all... Just think if I want any of the villagers to wear this stuff. Hang on. I mean, I think I have most of these. Alright, good enough. So as long as something looks different about this. Well, I mean, I knew this was going to be fake. Actually, I think the left one's real. Still. Because I purchased from the other island, I knew this was still going to be here. Okay. Imagine they didn't have red. What else am I getting? Suppose this. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. I should do that. I didn't know you could do that to the magazine. I'm getting one like that. That's pretty funny. I think everything else is fine. I'll have to replicate that on the other island. Go with the one that's probably the lowest friendship amount. Oh, before I forget. I should order stuff today from there now that I've amassed a bunch of crystals. Garden. Okay. Just place them where I can talk to them. I mean, I can use some of these. The ones that I guess are neutral colored. But most of them I won't be able to use. Alright. What do I want? Probably these. And I think I bought one of those. That is kind of unfortunate, just the color of it. It just doesn't work. Actually, this could look nice, potentially. Just looking at the back of that. That's an interesting design. Get a few of these. One by one. Okay. That's fine. No, wait. Work first. Put in some orders for random stuff. I don't know why I'm checking this one. I think I've gotten most of the recipes from here. New one, I think. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have a browse, just look at random stuff. Although, hang on. Something I did want to get was that. But let's not worry about that yet. Potential idea. I will buy one, just so I have it. Why is that so expensive? Okay. I mean, that would be a nice detail for a bench somewhere, but I'm not paying that much for that. This makes no sense. 85k for a chessboard. Meanwhile, an entire kitchen is less than that. Yeah, 2,900 for this. These prices. Right, not that one. That one. I'm just getting random little items that I'll place around the island. Things that'll fill in gaps. I don't know. Did you wake up? What am I looking for? No, my mistake. Thought you might be awake. Thinking ahead. Oh, guess we're done here. Different kind of bikes would be good. Going back to sleep, just checking in. All good. Get some rest. I know it's late. Yeah, I gotta do that on I didn't know you could place that. That's actually pretty funny. Okay. There's some good stuff on sale here. That's limited. Oh, guess yeah, I want that. I can't remember if I ordered this. Alright, look, just to be safe. I don't think I'm gonna use that. As nice as it is. And the other thing I'm gonna order is... Oh, next time. I have to order his poster. Alright, never mind. Okay, before we get to making stuff, I gotta go hand out the presents for the day. Jeez, it's getting dire with the iron. But okay. I may have to go get more. Maybe if they weren't so difficult and gave me their picture. Oh, they got the computer here today. It's a good one. You weren't buying that. Okay. I might get a few of these as well, because these will just be good to have around the place. That's enough. Just want options. Damn, I mean, I know there's another one that's more red in color. I think I need to order that one through Happy Home. Wait, I forgot the wrapping paper. Now it's only the back corner of the islands that aren't slow now. It's funny. I kind of forgot how this used to feel like. Okay. So today I'm working on the desert area. Since I cleared the flowers I was growing there, since they're no longer necessary now that I have the mums and I have them separate, so. Okay. I need positive thoughts. Manifest the photos. Is this a thing? No, don't care. Oh. I don't know who's there. I guess I'll check. For curiosity's sake. Who the heck are you? Jitters, I've never seen you before. I mean, I guess that's kind of appropriate. Looks like a sucker fan. Given that that event's going on right now, kind of appropriate. I'm gonna close my eyes. I don't know what I picked. I don't get why this one's a 1 and 4 instead of a high or low. It's not like they give you stuff that's better. Anyway, it's fine. I got a tourist for the World Cup. Where is everyone? There's no one in the middle of town. Okay, Corin, you didn't even know you had a team in the World Cup. Well, the host automatically qualifies, so you had one by default. The United States usually qualifies anyway because they're in a group with Central America. And so, other than Mexico, the competition's not exactly as fierce. Sometimes it is, depending on the teams, but more often than not. I might not be into sports, but I know a little bit about that stuff because of my dad. Soccer isn't as popular there. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't here until Australia qualified for the first time in, like, what, 30 years? And then it kind of became popular because we did pretty well. And people got excited over it, so now it's kind of got a buzz. Oh yeah, on Saturday, for you guys, it's Australia versus America. I'm not gonna watch it because it's on at 5 in the morning, I think. I'll just learn about it the next day. Is that? Yeah, it is. I don't know what time it would be on at, but for me it's on at 5 in the morning. Did hear you playing Britain on the 4th of July. Well, that's kind of appropriate. That's a pretty appropriate match. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Well, good luck. That's how you found out you have a team. You've always had a team, and yeah, again, the group you're in, pretty much the teams that always qualify in that group are America and Mexico. And then it's whatever Central American team is at the top of their game. Yeah, but yeah, this time because you're hosting, it's automatic. No pressure, USA. You need to win on the 7th of the 4th. Well, the thing is, England is a very good team. I mean, I hope it goes well for you, but, like, the United States has never won. Neither has Australia either, and El Salvador hasn't either, so I don't exactly have a team I can root for that has won. Meanwhile, yeah, England has done rather well most of the time. But I don't know how their teams are like now, so can't speak for it. I looked into the Australian team briefly, and it looks like the squad has been refreshed, so now there's a bunch of young blood there, so maybe they'll do decent. That's what it took last time. If I hear cars honking their horns at 5 in the morning, then I'll know. Or 7 in the morning. That. It's a late game. I mean, time zones, right? It's just how time zones are. Australia is just away from everything. Even if it was held in Europe, it would still be inconvenient. The one World Cup where it was nice was Japan, and it was held in Japan. Man, that was nice. Could watch most of the matches. Okay, so I still got a few more villages to find. Where are they? They seem to be hiding from me. Oh no, I just have nostalgia for that stuff because I would watch the matches with my dad, but I haven't watched the last couple. Can't I call them? One, it doesn't work. And two, it's the Switch 2. I mean the Switch 1. That feature doesn't exist on the Switch 1. I know you're trying to get me to use that thing and be funny, but like, the joke has been made. We know how awful it is. I spent my $8. I had my fun with it. I'm never using that thing again. I don't think they're sleeping. It's only 9 PM. And I got the night ordinance on. They should be around. I bet they're at the very back of the island for some reason. Oh, okay. This might be why. It's possible one of them is visiting another as well. That's a good one. Those are nice to place gyroids on. Okay, have a look at the very, very back. No, no Sahara. I do find some amusement in the fact that the microphone feature doesn't work very well, given that was one of the selling points of the Switch 2, was like microphone clarity. That's what they showed off when they announced it. No rugs. I don't usually buy rugs from Sahara. Especially since the rugs I'm going to use, they're limited anyway. I can only really use ones that are red. That's my accent. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, like I can make Siri be confused sometimes. I can, but for the most part, I'd say like 60 to 70% understands me. Really? I had this. Didn't I have this last night? Alright, I'm not complaining. Oh, there's Olivia. I know I have an accent, but not that much of an accent. I always get stars. Yeah, this time I can't defend it because it's the same island. I got them last night. But I mean, I am playing this every night, so I don't know. Of course it stops the moment I stop looking. Okay, so... I don't think I've run into Benedict yet. What's left to do on the island now? I don't really... I can speak vaguely. The vague answer is decorate it in areas where I haven't decorated it yet and do the houses up. The exact answer is I don't have plans, and it's kind of... I'll play the game and then be like, okay, what do I feel like doing? I'll walk around, I'll see a spot. Okay, I can do something here. And then I'll do something on the fly. But I mean, it's all the houses, doing something for them. I don't have a plan for all of them. And, I mean, the mountain area is just going to be flower decorations and stuff. You can kind of see it. You can see areas that I haven't really touched on is still a mess. But this isn't the island I can walk around and be like, oh yeah, I need to do that and I need to do this. I'm using the blue island as the master island, and this one is more just copying stuff over in reverse. So... But I mean, wherever I have these little spots, there's going to be something. I don't know what, but there's a bunch of little spots I've allocated space for. I have a couple of ideas floating in my head, but nothing I'm gonna say outright and commit to. It's all vibes based here. In more ways than one. One day I might decide to do like a nice little garden and a nice little library area, and then the next I might get baited into doing a stupid store that sells lights. What about a crab shack? No blue crabs. I mean, distinctly blue crabs. Whatever idea I do, it's something that I have to do the reverse of in this island. It's alright. Dude, where is Benedict? I have 3 presents on me, which means there's 3 villages I haven't talked to. One of them, I guess, I don't need to talk to. So who's missing? Hello, quirky sloth. How's it going? Sorry, I'm trying to think. Who's missing? Yes. Haven't got... Oh, ketchup. All right. Ketchup. Yeah. I should be more organized and plan things ahead, but... a lot of my stuff is just, what do I feel like today? On. Yeah, sure, I don't care. You can take it. What if red salt bugs and blue salt fish? They're not opposites, though. Land and sea, but bugs are also sky. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. No, I get it. But don't worry, I got this. I'm one of those people that, like, when I'm doing creative things, I'll listen to ideas, but most of the time I'll be like, nah, I'm just gonna do my own thing. It's alright. Like, not that your idea is bad. I just want to come up with something myself, is more the thing. I like coming up stuff myself. I don't know where he is. I'm checking the museum. Your idea was bad, but there's a KFC in the graveyard. Okay, but to be fair, if someone said build a KFC in the graveyard, I would have said no. And I wouldn't have built it. The reason there's a KFC in the graveyard is because it was a joke and I found it funny. It wasn't presented as an idea. Same with the other thing. It wasn't that someone said, hey, build a place that sells lighting for your dark island. No. It was you being a smartass saying that my island was dark, and so politely told you to go fuck yourself with that building. There he is. Please, at least give me your photo. Nope, still no photo. I've been gifting him every day for a whole month and a half. Still no photo. Oh. I mean, good. I didn't know. Yeah, okay, see, this is how... This island is, what, like 9 months old? And out of those 9 months, I've only had 50 days where I've talked to them every day. I mean, it's better than most people. It's not bad. I've seen worse. I think my original island, it was, what, like 6 months? And I had only talked to everyone 3 days out of those 6 months. What else haven't I gotten yet? I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know how I can answer that one. Oh, for the stamps? Most of them, probably. I'm not getting all of them. It's just whatever. I'm not trying to get everything. Yeah, that one's never gonna happen. Most of them are the goals where it's just several thousands. I think most of the easy ones have been done at this point. It's just these ones where it's just extreme long term. I mean, that one I could probably force if I wanted to. But yeah, most of the stuff is done. I kind of gave up on that idea. I could do that one. That one would get me stuff, but... Yeah, I'm not actively trying to get everything. That's not what this is about. Maybe if Nintendo had achievements and there was something that appeared on my profile that said I got everything in Animal Crossing, then maybe I'd be more inclined, but... Yeah. I don't know how they still haven't done that, man. By now they would know that people want it. Okay, so who haven't... Where's Ketchup? Oh. Where have you been hiding? I didn't really put any effort into it, but you're welcome. Okay, and that's everyone. Achievement badges would drive sales too. Some people can't get past the FOMO of not having a badge. Well, the weirdest thing about that now is just that new Donkey Kong thing they're doing. They have that promotion. If you haven't seen it, if you go to Nintendo Switch Online profile... Actually, hang on. One sec, because I don't want to accidentally share information, let me just do this. I'll see if I can bring it up. One sec. I don't know what this Donkey Kong thing would be. Oh, here it is. No, but that's... Yeah, I have no idea where it would be. Sorry, I know it's a black screen right now. Weird. Alright, sorry, I can't show it. I don't know where it is. I bet it's on the store, which, yeah, I'm not gonna log into. I'll get an image of it, so you know what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it. They have screenshots of it. But that's what makes the whole achievement thing weird, right? Donkey Kong event. Switch. Yeah, take on the DK challenge. That's the one, the DK challenge. Alright. I can show this at the very least. So this is the thing that's going on right now, right? And so you have little things that you do in each of the Donkey Kong games that's available on Nintendo Switch Online. And then you get these cards, right? But each card represents something you did in the game. So, like, they have an example of Adventure alongside Diddy and Rambi and Jungle Hijinks, which is a stage, and then you get that card. So this is achievements. But not only have they only done it for Donkey Kong, but it's a limited thing as well. So it's going to disappear after September. So imagine if they did this for every game they made. Just like, you get these cool little cards. This is much fancier than Steam achievements. But they always do this in a weird way. It's just like, you know, this is the sort of thing where if they put that across the board, I'd probably want to 100% Nintendo games if this were to happen. But not only have they only done it for Donkey Kong, but it's a thing that disappears in September. They're so weird, man. They just do things that it's like, oh, that's such a cool idea, but then there's a gotcha to it. It's just... Maybe they're testing it out, hopefully. But it's one of these things that... It's easily been 10 years. Maybe more. Probably 15 years since people have been asking for achievements for Nintendo stuff, and... Yeah, I don't know. It's odd. Alright, anyway. Put stuff away. No photos for today. I mean, even in this game, right? We got multi-crafting. But you can only craft 10 at a time. Or we get to purchase more quantities or something. But it's not with everything. It's always like that, where it's just, why didn't you guys just do this across the board? I understand that it's a lot of work for the achievement stuff specifically. But, yeah, I don't know. What am I doing? I'm just gonna get out tickets to get some iron because I'm running out again. Just as a heads up for those that don't know, Nintendo started making adult playing cards in the 1890s. Yeah, I know. I mean, some people might not. I guess their thing is that... Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of an explanation as to why they would not do something like that. Anyway. Hopefully with the Donkey Kong thing, maybe they'll do more of it. But when I saw that get announced, I was like, oh, are they finally doing achievements starting with Donkey Kong? No, it's a limited time event specifically for Donkey Kong that vanishes. Yeah, I don't know. You really think it's a disconnect in the massive internal buffer where lower-end employees bring the idea and the culprit bounces around inside, gets forgotten? No. I think specifically with Nintendo, this is what I've heard journalists say, and this is grain of salt, but there's like Nintendo of Japan, which basically owns and operates everything, and they kind of exist in a bubble, and they tend to not listen to what the West has to say. And then Nintendo of America and Europe and everywhere else are kind of just salespeople, effectively, for the most part. I might be paraphrasing a little, but yeah, I think it's just a thing where we could ask for all that stuff all we want, but I don't think it'll ever reach Nintendo of Japan's ears because they're just not paying attention to what we're saying, and they have no reason to. That's why having people like Reggie was important. Now, that guy, you know, effectively, he's a corporate guy at the end of the day. However, he was a corporate guy that was like, hey, we need to give away software. We need to do bundles. We need to do discounts. And as it stands right now, well, I don't know about the new person they got, but the guy before her, yeah, he didn't really do much of that. Didn't really speak up. Anyway, it's fine. Again, it's not the end of the world. It's not upsetting. It's not annoying. It's just kind of intriguing for me that it's been this long. And only just now they're like doing something that is pretty cool. Like, I kind of like the idea of the collectible cards being achievements. That's cool. But then it's just like, why is it limited? It's odd. Probably a server space thing? What are you talking about? It's not like every customer account is going to keep a copy of the image. It's just going to be, has this person unlocked this? Yes or no? It's a 1 or a 0. Now, I realize I might be oversimplifying it, and there's probably more to it, you're right, but... At the end of the day, it is a cost, I don't know. I don't think it's as significant of a cost as you think. I put it to you this. Microsoft does it, Sony does it, Valve do it. And take away the $1 billion and $1 million corporation. Retro Achievements, a fan-made website, does it. I'm sure Nintendo could do it if they wanted to. I got you with Retro Achievements. Uh-huh. It's okay. How much iron did this give me? Alright, I mean, 15's nice. I just have to get enough to make up for what I use, because I'm just gifting these wall lamps every day. That's costing me 40. That's why you're here, because I'm cool. Thank you. I mean, yeah, it's just discussion, you know. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is speculation as well, and my opinion, man, but... I know that with that sort of thing, it's not a huge ask. I mean, granted, setting it up and doing it for all games is, but it's like... They could have started doing this a long time ago and have it done by now. That's all. That's the point. And, you know, I think it would be a reason to want to have Nintendo Switch Online. Not for everyone. Not everyone's an achievement hunter, but that stuff would be, yeah, tied to your Nintendo Switch Online profile. And so that would be me going, okay, I'm starting to 100% Nintendo games because there's achievements. I want my profile. So I don't know. I feel like that would offset how much it would cost them to run certain things. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, let's wait and see. Maybe they'll do something with it. The Donkey Kong thing is very cool. I just would love it if all their games had something like that. I mean, imagine each of these was a card on your Nintendo Switch profile. Like how I showed, where like you completed it. That would be cool. Do I need to plant fruit while I'm here? No. You don't really know how internal running costs and server renting goes for data like that. Just hear a lot of corporations complaining about the cost, and it could be another blame the consumer tactic. I mean, I know a little about it to the extent of, like, it's not like they're building a completely new set of infrastructure to hold that information. It would probably go against whatever's already there. I don't know. At the end of the day, there is a cost to it. That is no doubt, because you're holding new information. But again, I just point to, like, Sony does it, Microsoft does it, Valve does it with Steam, and, you know, you have websites that do it as well, like Retro Achievements. You know, again, that's adding a feature to something that we pay a monthly fee for, so, I don't know. Having more things that demonstrate the value of that online service to people, I think is a positive thing more than a negative thing. Okay. I mean, I'm sure I hit the other trees. I'll just go to the next one. I'm more interested in the iron. But I do want more normal wood as well. You know what else it would do? It would make people want to use the Nintendo Switch Online app more. You know that app that you have on your phone just to transfer patterns to Animal Crossing? You could check what achievements you have to do for each game. It'd be an actual reason to open that thing beyond transferring patterns. Wait, I think I should still have some axes around. Honestly, if it wasn't for me playing Animal Crossing right now, I wouldn't be using Nintendo Switch Online for anything. Make two. Just let me do what I need to do. I will just customize the shovel so it doesn't break. Okay, wait a sec. It's probably going to be a couple more. I'm going to count to 10. In my head, not out loud. Okay. Well, I waited. And you know what? I thought about another reason why you would want to do it. So the Donkey Kong thing, right? It's a timed event. It adds achievements. If they really wanted to, they could make it a trickle thing. Like, let's just pretend Animal Crossing just launched, alright? It's a new game. We start playing Animal Crossing. There's 20 achievements. Then, the first update hits for Animal Crossing, and they add another 15 achievements to earn. They could just keep doing that, updating the game, giving little achievements to get over a long period of time. And it would mean people keep coming back to their games. You see what I mean? Like, and I'm not like a genius or anything. Surely someone has probably pointed this out to them. This is part of the reason why there are achievements to begin with like Sony, Microsoft, and Steam. They do this because it keeps players coming back to some degree. Not everyone, but some players love collecting achievements. I'm one of them. And it's just like, they would have to know. They would have to know at this point. Maybe I should go do the Donkey Kong thing, just to kind of show that people have interest in it. That might be, yeah, now that I say that out loud, I should probably do the Donkey Kong thing. I might do that off stream so then it registers that I've done it and there are people actually interested in this stuff. Because I'm kind of shrugging off the Donkey Kong thing right now because it's a limited event and I'm like, eh. But I bet if I go to the effort of doing most of them, it'll probably, like, represent a number they're tracking. Anyway. Now that I say that, I would encourage anyone that has Nintendo Switch Online to go do the Donkey Kong stuff. It's pretty much just for the Super Nintendo games. And you get to play through Donkey Kong, which is a fun game. But, yeah. I think anything that leads to the creation of achievements for other games is probably worth doing. Oh shit, it's Spider Island. I didn't even realize. Alright, just put the net away and I'll be fine. I did not know this until recently, that putting the net away makes them docile. I thought I was going crazy that they attacked you anyway, but apparently at a certain point in time they changed it. I just remember these things would charge you no matter what. I guess this is lucky. This is a good one to get given I want resources. Hey, if they ever did achievements for Animal Crossing, I'd be all over them. It would give me reason to want to do them all. The problem is, as it stands right now, is like, okay, I'll do them. I'll go to big efforts to do them. But then, if I want to start a new island from scratch, it's like, well, I lose all that progress. There's no way to prove that I ever had that stuff done. I don't know. So that's why my mind is just like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to get them. I can let it go. I did most of the easy ones just to get Nook Miles early on, but now all the other ones are pretty much just getting thousands of fish, bugs, and crafting stuff, and yeah. I'm fine where I'm at. Yes, more iron. 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 Ah! Damn, that was almost all of them. Pretty happy with that, though. Yes, dude. Keep it going. Okay. No, this was good. $25 iron already. So, is the last one gonna be money? I think the number one thing I want them to add to Nintendo Switch Online is just let people have a username that they can add each other with, just instead of this friend code thing. I just want that to disappear. I bet I know the reason they don't do that. I don't think it's a thing that they can't. I think it's a thing that maybe they don't want a situation where people are complaining that they can't get a particular username or be sad about it. And so they just give them a series of letters and numbers. Everyone gets letters and numbers, so we're all equally upset. Because that does suck, like you want a particular username, but it's taken. That was the struggle of picking a streamer name. Like, before streaming, I never used this name for anything. And so I had to come up with something that I could grab the usernames for on YouTube and everything. Guarantee that I'm likely right. Say you grab a username, then a celebrity comes along and says, I have a Nintendo Switch and want that to be my username. It should be mine because entitlement, and they kick up a fuss. I mean, I wasn't necessarily thinking that, but you're right, that is an angle, and also the whole issue of impersonating people. But everyone has that problem. So, I don't know. You can't predict what they're going to do. I mean, they dedicated 3 minutes of their direct to show off thumb wrestling. What do I know about how Nintendo's thinking? Alright. That was good that gave me a bunch of iron, so... Okay. Working on the desert area. Provided I don't get interrupted. As much as I love these little guys here. They're going. They were placeholders. The Turtle Club is adjourned. Okay. Let me get the Switch 2 out of its dock. I can refer to what I'm doing. I'm going to have to take some creative liberties because this desert is a little smaller than the other one. But I'll do my best. Okay. So, I mean, I know at the very least some things. For example, we're going to need this. We're going to need... I hope I have another storage shed. If not, I'll make one. There's a bunch that I kind of already know what we'll need. I'm walking over there now on the other island. Okay, I can see most of it. Need... actually, these ones. This is one of the earlier designs, so it looks a little different, but that's fine. Do I not have that table? I'm gonna have to go fetch it. I know the other island definitely has a spare one. Okay, I need to go fetch a merchandise table, that's fine. Wagon. We will need that. Okay, these ones. How many did I have on the other one? 4? 4, okay. Some of them I have to craft. We need that. We need this. We need this. We need windmill, pretty certain. Yes. Wagon. I need this, the hand washing area. Bear with me. Okay. Have I made that kind of fencing? Okay, I have, but I need more. What else? Okay, the rest is crafting. Hey Laura, how's it going? I'm gonna do this in 2 phases. First is getting this building done, and then the rest is kind of detailing around the desert. Did I pass it? There it is. Good. How am I? I'm okay. Just kicking back. Long day, as always, on Wednesdays. So just working on the island to unwind a bit. Oh, I forgot the stovetop. Okay. What's the item I forgot? Now it's further down. Okay, I gotta go fetch a merchandise table. You're an idiot and decided to go to the gym. Wait, and dinner? After? What? Hang on. Am I reading that correctly, or is my brain, like, gone? This is why I'm not playing Mina the Hollower tonight. I don't have Dark Souls reflexes tonight, nor can I read properly. You went to the gym and dinner. Gotcha. Fair enough. Just opening the other island up. I hate going to this island for one item, but right now this island has books on sale, and they are useful items to have. Just for placing individually, but also just recipes that use them, so I'll get some more books while I'm here. You can also see what I'm aiming for, what I'm looking at. Okay, just a sec. Okay, we want a merchandise table. What? Oh, I don't have one. Okay, I have two options. I can either get a merchandise table or be really lazy and not get it and just use something else. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I'm just saying, if for real, I don't actually have one. Yeah, okay, I don't. In that case, plan B. I'm going with plan B. Plan B is use one of these. Same thing. Okay, while I'm here. I mean, to be honest, it'll probably look better. I don't know. But either way, I'll fix it up here to make it look identical. Alright, so for those that haven't seen... Oh wait, there's more here. I'll put some of these in line later myself. Well, also, what's the time? It's 10. Nah, maybe not. I thought I could also visit here today, but it's already almost 10 here. Alright, so this is what I'm making, and this is why I needed a merchandise table, but I guess I don't necessarily have to have one. I can use what I just grabbed, and hopefully it'll be alright. If not, I'll just order it and place it myself the next day, and it'll be fine. Although, I've already ordered the stuff for today, haven't I? Alright, well, let's just hope it works. I'll just buy a few more, whatever fills my inventory. Okay, home time. That minus button works great. I didn't know about it for a long time. It saves a few seconds of talking. Yeah, but then you don't have the whimsy of walking around everywhere. Okay. Iron fence. I think there's a couple things I need to go customize. Oops, not crafting. Oh, wow, am I really out of kits? Just gonna buy a whole bunch so I don't have to come back here for a while. Ah, that'll do. Wait, not that stack. Yeah. Come on, stop. Watch it stop. Why? Why does this always happen? Okay. I mean, I think That's most things. No, anyway. Got to work. Whatever's missing is missing. I'll figure it out. Okay, now to figure out the position of this. Sorry, chat. I'll need a minute. Okay, so from this point here. I think that's correct. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now I figured out why this looks wrong. This is the reason this looked wrong. But now, it's all good. It's fixed. Oh, see, this is where I need to go to halves. I'll do that last. Just looking at this carefully. Okay. Not now! Why must you always distract? Watch it stop now. I think I've got 20 or thereabout. I'll start ignoring it soon. Yeah, good. Yep, make me stop for one. Very distracting. Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. I'll just change the other one to be that. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at this now. No. This is mostly done. Okay. That's pretty much it. Now we park a wagon here. Oh, see, that's what I didn't get. I didn't get a stack of tires. Alright, I need to go get that. I need to go to Halves anyway. Okay, good. I was worried for a sec. Was I really about to just go back to the other island just to get a stack of tires? Okay, I'll say yes because I want your photo. Despite this being a distraction right now, I'll say yes. Oh, I see. This is the ulterior motive, trying to sell me stuff. Who wants to pick? I'm not going to be responsible for losing. High or low? Low. I went with the first thing I saw. Bad luck. Alright, we can leave now. Okay, he didn't give me his photo. It's okay. Why am I wanting photos? Because I want to take their photos and give it to the other island. So then on Blue Island, there's photos of red villages, and on Red Island, there's photos of blue villages. To show there is a divide where they have people on the other island that they care for. Cheating? It's not cheating. The only way you can get photos is to have the villager on your island. If I wanted to be authentic about it, I would have to get all the blue villagers on red, kick them out, then get the villagers I currently have now, and do the exact same thing. No. I'd be playing this game for 3 years if that were the case. And, yeah, there's some villages that are canonically siblings, so it makes sense. I don't care about honor for that sort of thing. I'm good. Oh, not only do you have to have the villagers, but they have to be at maximum friendship as well. So it would be get the villagers, get them to max friendship, kick them out. Is that not perfectly against it? Ah. That's why it looked off. I know I've dedicated a lot of time to this, but I'm not dedicating that much time. Okay, that's better. Alright, I just need to go get the hand washing area to the color I want and some of this other stuff. The color is the windmill over here. I can't tell, but alright, I got it. I'm nodding off. See ya. See ya, Laura. Have a good one. Alright. That's more or less done. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. The next thing I gotta do is lay out a bunch of fake wood. Standees. Why did I say fake wood? I meant fake grass. It's made out of wood. There's a red one, right? Get the red one. I mean, I don't need that to be the other color. Mining car. So, what are the options? What have I done on the other one? I think this was always going to be a little awkward. So I have this one. So I guess that would be the equivalent, even though it's coal. And then the other one I guess I want is white. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to start doing the daily island just to get more gyroids. Oh, there's orange. Ah, okay. But see, this is the one I have. Okay, then keep that one. Alright, and I want the metallic one. What color is it on this island? I mean, I would assume it's blue. It looks like it's a dark color. But it's nighttime, so... And it's also on a small screen. Okay. I just hope this slides in. Of course not. I gotta flip it. I think that's everything. Okay, and now finish it off. There we go. Identical except for the fact that I had to use a different top, but I'll probably update the other island to use that one as well. I think it looks better. Okay, now where is this minecart going? Okay, so if I go... Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. One, two. Okay, so... Placeholder. This is just so I know. Oh, but I gotta... I guess I finally gotta get this, huh? Okay, one sec. They've been putting off getting these, but now I'm gonna get them. So I gotta do the opposite here. I think. I'll correct myself if it's wrong. Sorry, I'm just checking. Wait, how did... Hold on, I'm confusing myself. And then that one? If I'm wrong, I'm gonna have to come back. Okay. I mean, it looks correct. Whether or not it is, it's a whole other story. I don't know how accurate I want this to be, but for now. I'll just do this more or less the same. Because on the other island I based it on the position of the rocks, and obviously I'm not going to get them in the same spot. It's just too much of an ask. Okay, I think I got it correct. That tree I ended up moving, so I'll move it. Oh crap, I need one more minecart. Okay. That's alright, I can order it later. And this is where the cave entrance is. Okay. Wait, is it? No, it's not. La 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 la, can't hear you. Lies. There's room. Okay. This is where this tree goes. Okay, now I can fix the fencing. It's just meant to be the wooden one. Oh, apparently I haven't made it. What else do I need? Hang on. I don't have a crafting bench here. Okay. And I made a wooden one just to vary it up. Oh, I forgot about the fencing. That one. I'm gonna check if the other island has a minecart. I don't think it does, but if it does, I'll go collect it. Okay. Looks good. Alright, and now what order does this go in? I don't have the gyroids yet, but I'll place the little stalls. So that's one. And the other one's here. identical. Now, up here... I feel like I'm missing something. What else was here? Nothing? Okay. So now this is, I guess, an annoying part. Just figuring out how to place this, because I don't think I can place it one-to-one in the same spot. So let me figure it out. From this, it's like 1, 2, 3. Wow, no, okay, I can. It's just... perfectly on the edge. Which I guess is fine. Okay, that's fine. It's... Is that... Hang on. I think it goes down one lower. Yeah, it goes down one. Okay. Facing that way. Alright, I mean, that's everything, and then it's just, if I get lucky, stone placements will happen within the same area. They're not going to be exact, but as long as they're within the same area, I'll be content. Alright. Huh. That kind of alters the plan a little. Will it even fit? Okay. No, that's fine. I just have to adjust this slightly. It can be adjusted. Oh shit, maybe it can't. No, it can. Okay. I thought so. Can go a half unit more. That's in the correct spot. It's just, it's going to be different on this because, yeah, house doesn't flip. Man, talk about perfect. Just barely squeezing in. Okay. I am surprised this fit. I thought it would not. Alright. So let me just check if the other island has a spare cart. Otherwise I'll get to placing other things out. I don't think it does, but I'll check. Yeah, it doesn't. That's fine. That can be something I order. Okay, then we're moving on to grass and standees, which... that's going to be interesting. We'll see how this goes. I think I only need 4, but if I need to get more, I'll get more. Okay. Wait, what did I just do? Thought I had more to do. Alright, that's fine. So this is, as long as it looks visually similar, I don't think I'll be able to do this exact, but... Okay, so... There's one here. Which means this would go... here. You have to alter things slightly. Alright, we do whatever works. Okay, which allows me now. I mean, yeah, this is very different. I'll do my best. But it's always gonna be weird, isn't it? It's just there's not as much land here. It's okay. As long as it gets the vibe across, it's fine. Alright, I mean, there's one near the rear. But, I mean, I guess at this point it's different here. Okay. What about on this side? For some reason I didn't place any on the other side. I guess because I wanted to leave myself space. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was 4. 2 at the entry, 1 further up. Where'd I put the 4th one? I mean, I guess if this is gonna line up, it should be back here. It's gonna be different, but whatever. It's fine. I mean, okay. They're all kind of lined up in a straight line. I think this one needs to get moved. It's too much in a straight line. Instead, place it here. This was never going to be identical, but that's the best I can do. It still gives off the vibe. That's all I'm after. Okay, the next one, I think I just need another 4. Fake tumbleweeds. I need more of these. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. I guess I have to pay a visit to the other island. I don't have that recipe here. Or maybe I do. Is that the one that involves spring bamboo? It might be. Alright. The other detail I forgot. Back. I gotta make a trip. But this is mostly done. Okay. Just heading to a crafting table. Oh wait, there's not one here. I guess this is the nearest one. Really? Crap, this island has it too. Sorry, I'm just bringing the other character here. I bet it's because it involves spring bamboo. No, it doesn't. Okay, I just don't have it. That's so weird. I don't know, just make 6 of them. Pretty much all I'm here for. think that's the one I used. Yeah, this is just going to be placing them wherever. I don't think I can hope to match, but as long as it's the same number, it's enough. Oh, gotta walk back over there. Just so I can see what I've done. Doing it on the other island first. So how many do I see? I see 4. Okay, so there's 4. Okay. Thought they wanted something. If I really wanted to, I could still squeeze that lemonade stand idea. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Wait, why is... That should be sand, shouldn't it? That's a mistake, though. One, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Alright, I've done my job. Is this on a half tile? That's what I want to know. Shit, it is. But then it wouldn't. Okay. I'm moving this one. I'm giving myself the option if I do want to do this stupid lemonade stand in the middle of the desert, I can still do it. It'll just go there. I want the flexibility to be able to do that if I want. Okay. I think that's fine. Okay, this is up to scratch now. Actually, speaking of... It destroyed a rock. I wonder where it went. Also take a guess probably back here. I'm gonna get rid of this rock. Something. It's too small a space. Okay. Just curious about an idea I have, but I think it's too small a space. Guess if I was gonna go anywhere, I'll probably go on this side. Alright. Just don't worry. Wait, is this where it moved? I think this one's new. No. I have no idea where this rock ended up moving to. Good. Okay, that's 11 p.m. That cracks me up every time. I have no idea where this rock has gone. I hope it hasn't done something annoying. Dude, I've looked everywhere. Where did this move to? I definitely destroyed one yesterday. I was like, okay, let me try moving these elsewhere. I thought it respawns a new one every day. I get the feeling it's going to be somewhere annoying. I don't think I've made it large enough on this high ground for one to appear. Maybe I have. Maybe I have. Let's just... I think I would have seen it if it moved up here. Just gaslighting me? I swear there's a new rock every day. What do you want? Thank you. Man, I feel like I've looked everywhere. I don't want to destroy another rock if there's one that is already destroyed. It just means I'm cutting my iron supply a little for the day tomorrow. I'm gonna hate where this is. Man, I've looked everywhere. Where is it? Alright, well... I probably shouldn't hit another rock then. I don't know. I'm gonna hit one. They need to be moved, I guess. And if I do need iron, I have knockmile tickets. There's no way it's disappeared. Like, it is somewhere. I just don't know where. It's probably hidden somewhere. Very sneaky. Alright, I'm hitting that rock at the back. want. And then I guess just hope for the best. I'm not going to go to the extent of planting weeds everywhere to try and control where they go, but I'll keep rolling the dice until it works in my favor. That's all I did on the other island, so... This is really bothering me, though. Where did it go? Maybe I'm right and it is that one. It might be that one, and it really didn't move that far. That could also have happened, that coincidentally, it only moved a few units downwards. And it's gaslighting me into thinking that there's a missing one. Okay, I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do. But I need to get more gyroids, and so I'm gonna start taking the daily trip. I got a plan to subsidize this, so it'll be fine. Nothing special. Yeah, I'm pretty much just here for the gyroid. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna get refunded. Sweet. It was a good time to do that. Huh. Apparently I don't have this. What's this one? Oh. Huh. Okay. Fair enough. This is what I'm here for. Never thought I'd see the day that I would actually want gyroids. Okay. I'm not gonna grab everything, but just things that are accessible without me climbing. I'll probably do the other one since it's gonna cost hotel tickets, so... I need more of those... I forgot the name of the gyros. The one with the arms. I need a few of them, so I'm gonna be probably doing this more often now. Okay. Leaving. I'm watching in the background on the Switch too. Stars happening, so. Stars are always on my islands. I know. Tonight, both of them have it. It's not like I'm doing a lot with it anyway. No wands. What would I use the wands for? I don't even set outfits. Because I'm changing my outfit daily for thumbnail purposes, so... Are there any red ones? Not sure. Maybe. But it's one wand either way. It's like, it's still not enough to eat up a supply. Even if there was, I'd make one. Not like 20. I mean, there's some nice furniture that I'll probably use, like the star seats, or the moon seats, whatever they are. And the starlights, those are nice. They'll be useful eventually, just right now I haven't really put them to use. What about the moon? I don't know. I don't like how it looks personally. It's just a random moon in the middle of nowhere. Nothing fancy. I guess I may as well harvest these potatoes for recipes, but otherwise, yeah. Be quick. Pretty much the only reason I'm here. Which I guess the exception of iron, too. Getting star shards to me is like getting gold, except I think star shards are more useful. Star fragments, whatever you call them. I know people make gold tools with gold, but my biggest problem with the gold tools is that they break. It just really removes all want to want to craft one. But you watch, the next Animal Crossing game will still have things break. It's gonna be a thing no matter what. I mean, look at Tears of the Kingdom. They didn't change a thing about that. People complained about the rain. It was still slippery. People complained about things having bad durability, and whilst they did something, in both cases, they kind of just were like, okay, but what if? And they just added something that slowed down the whole process. The analogy I gave was like, there's a fire at your house, and the firefighters turn up, and instead of putting out the fire you're complaining about, they hand you a little bucket, and then they point to a pile of ice and go, here. They did give you the frog suit, but the frog suit doesn't give you immunity. You still slip even in the frog suit. I tested it. And to even get the frog suit, you gotta do a whole bunch of stuff. And the potions they get you to craft, again, they don't prevent it. It still felt like it happened pretty often, even with the outfit and potions. Again, my house is on fire and the firefighters hand me a bucket. A tiny bucket that you make a sandcastle with. And point to a pile of ice and say, have fun. This'll put out the fire. This'll put out the thing that you've been complaining about. But with that game, rain, it wasn't annoying only because of slipping as well. When it rained, bugs wouldn't appear. There were so many reasons to dislike rain in that game. The slipping was the most obvious thing, but there are other circumstances. Puzzles that require the time to be a specific time, right? There were puzzles where it's like, okay, the sun has to be in this position. So you need to make a campfire to fast forward time, except you can't make a campfire if it's raining. And so you have to try and find and or build shelter. Just to be able to do the puzzle. It was like, man. I just couldn't believe that they did that. Just surely they would have heard about people complaining about rain. I refuse to believe it, that they didn't hear that people disliked rain in the first game. There's no way. Anyway. I'm just saying, in the next Animal Crossing game, things are still gonna break. I don't see them changing it just because people complained. If The Legend of Zelda is anything to go by, yeah. This is how things are gonna be. Alright, I mean, another 11 irons. That's good. Hopefully a new Animal Crossing comes out soon. Even if it were to be announced tomorrow, that game's not coming out till next year. And it's definitely not being announced tomorrow. Given they just announced a bunch of stuff. The next time, roughly, that they announce stuff is September, October. So, if there is a new game, it'll be middle of next year. There's a director. No, I said hypothetically, like, even if Even if they have a direct tomorrow and announce it, that game's not coming out until next year. It's like a hypothetical. It's gonna be a while. It'll be at least a year. It's something to look forward to. Yeah. I'm still, like, just perplexed at just the direct that they had. There are people that were happy about it, I saw, but if you're not a fan of RPG game, well, RPGs, sorry. RPGs, Splatoon, or like the remakes of Star Fox, it's pretty much just Ocarina of Time, and that's assuming you're a Zelda fan. There was nothing new for Mario Kart, there was no new Mario game. Am I gonna play Star Fox? I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. It's just because of the price of the thing. At the end of the day, I know it's Star Fox 64, and Star Fox 64 is not a long game. Like, you can get through one path in a couple of hours at worst. And yet the game is, yeah, it's priced like as if it was a fully fledged game. I mean, it could be more expensive, but it's still expensive considering what it is. So, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. If I see it that I can pick it up with a discount to some degree physically, then maybe, but it just... yeah. I guess it doesn't help that I played Star Fox earlier in the year. Or end of last year, whenever it was. So... when's it out? End of this month? It's like next week, I think. But yeah, it's... I'm sure there's nice cutscenes and stuff, but... outside of that, to my knowledge, I don't think they've added anything new. Other than challenges, which again... we go back to this discussion we had earlier. If Nintendo Switch Online had achievements, I would probably be more excited about that feature. But it's just like... yeah, I'm gonna do these challenges and then... nothing to show for it. It's a feedback loop. I just think it's something that the more you think about it, it really is something they should have done a long time ago, and for some reason haven't. There's just so many reasons it'll be on YouTube for my accomplishments. Okay, but like... that's assuming two things. One, people watch the VOD in the first place. And I guess two, is enough people actually care that they watch the VODs in the first place. I'm not a big time streamer, not many people watch. It's okay. But I still do it because I like doing it. The 4 people that'll watch the Star Fox VOD will be like, he did it. The madman did all the challenges. I just like it where, you know, like Steam on your profile, you just open your profile and you have your gaming memories there, and it's nice. It's less about it being, you know, something that I want to show off to people, which is nice, right? It's still nice that people can look at someone's profile and be like, wow, that person did this. But it's more for my sake as well. It's like memories. I look at my Steam profile and I see the stuff that I achieved on there. Like getting everything in Crash Bandicoot, doing the Hollow Knight stuff. I have some badges of honor on Steam, I really do. Like I have Splunky 2. I have both the Hollow Knight games. Yakuza 0 is a pretty big badge of honor given the effort it takes to 100% Yakuza 0. Like, I had to learn how to play Mahjong. That's the effort I went to 100% that game. To 100% that game, it took me at least 100 hours. Like, it's no small feat. And I'm proud to have that on my profile, and that's the thing, man. Like, Nintendo just needs that. If they did, I would probably... Don't get me wrong, like, I 100% the Yoshi game, and I'm glad I did. But part of me is still like, man, why can't this be a badge of honor on my profile? I suffered in that stupid worm level for almost an hour and a half. Why can't I have a little badge that said I completed that level on my Nintendo Switch Online profile? That alone needs a badge. Yeah, that would be an achievement on Steam. It would be. But I understand, like, when it comes to streams, most people prefer the live format. I watch a lot of VODs from people I watch just because I like watching them play games. I do miss out on the interactive element, but at the same time, sometimes their chats are really busy, so... And if a person's funny enough, honestly, the chat doesn't matter. Other than the chat being part of the comedic effect, right? I think the only thing, one of the things that helped me keep going with that stupid worm level as well was just the fact that people were enjoying it at the very least and saying stuff that their stomachs hurt from laughing. Man, the next day I was still thinking about some of those moments. I'm not kidding. Like the one where straight up the one where I started playing the Mario 64 music and immediately did well to the point where I almost did it. And then the very last jump, like how many recoveries I had only to just eat shit. Like that one hurt. Because I had done so well to get there, and I recovered so many times, and then it was just like... And then find out you can win by jumping off the damn thing. I think that's the cherry on top, really, is like... I think it's a moment that you can't really account for. And, you know, I could have very well have gone, okay, that didn't count, and try to do the whole thing for real. But there's something poetic about me not completing that and going, that was how it ended. I won, but did I really win? You're going to ask if I could have done that 45 minutes earlier, but you thought, nah. Okay, but... I mean, I would have tried it, and it still would have taken me a while to get there, because it's not like I was getting up to that point every single time. It was like 1 in 20 I was getting there. So even still, it would have taken a while, but I would have wanted to bounce up there and have the worm, you know, with me. But that was one of those moments where I knew that's how it had to end. That was it. I could have pushed myself to try again and probably gotten the worm up there. But I think it's funnier that I don't. That's just me being upset at the fact that I could have jumped off the thing and didn't have to do the skillful thing. I think that's the better way to end it. It's just funnier. I'm gonna make a new clip video. I should. There's a few. It's just there weren't many in January or February. There was only a couple in March, so there weren't many to make a video out of. But probably after June, I'll just do like a mid-year one. Still think it could be done with the worm, but that last jump at the top requires you to be bound in the same diagonal direction as the slope landed, then bounce opposite, and not sure it's possible. It's possible, it just requires like a very specific angle. You need to be in a very specific spot. It's one of those things that I could do. It's just, yeah. At that point, it wasn't so important that I got it up there with a worm. I think that was just the perfect way to end that. That's the thing about comedic timing. You need to know when you have something that's funny and not drag it out, you know? You bow out when you get the laugh. You're like, okay, this is funny. I can stop now. I think it would have stopped being funny if I went for it again. Maybe. I think the ending being just abrupt and just something where I am visibly upset at the result despite actually getting it. And to be honest, I accidentally jumped off the worm. I wasn't trying to jump off the worm. It was an accident jumping off it. So I accidentally won. You can try it off stream for myself. Yeah, again, I have no reason to do that. Maybe if there was a little badge that would appear on my profile that would show that I did such things. Maybe I would then. Just watch the day they add those achievements, just watch them make it sound like it's the greatest invention ever. It's like, you remember the Switch 2 announcement and how they showed what was basically Discord and made it seem like, look at this amazing technology we have. that you have to pay for. Oh yeah, that's right, hey? Like, the feature itself, it's free at first, right? And then they're eventually going to charge for it separately. Yeah, good luck to them. And this is what I mean, is that they're such a weird company, man. Like, they really are. They make such baffling decisions sometimes. I challenge you to find someone watching that direct and not having a weird reaction to the thumb wrestling thing. Pretty much every single content creator that I follow, that I just jumped to that part of the presentation, each and every single one of them were just in awe over how much time they were dedicating to thumb wrestling. Even one of the creators being like probably the most positive Nintendo person and always just being positive about their stuff. Even they were like, can we please move on? Why are they dedicating so much time to this? Yeah. I'm getting resources today. I think I may as well. Mm-hmm. I think that's part of the reason I've just bolstered more of my Steam library lately is just, yeah, I want stuff for Steam. Both islands are doing that right now. Okay, hang on. I'm standing still. Huh. It's almost like there's a timer on it. Both of them are doing this. It's very weird. I have two islands running separately and they're both doing the stars right now. I like how this is looking. I'm not going to do too much more with this. Like, I want to keep this to look like a desert. It's just here it needs the rocks, and that's pretty much done. I mean, this looks good, but I regret it in terms of gathering stuff. It makes it annoying. I guess I'm gonna have to make time to do the DK challenge thing. I'll look into it and do it. Probably off stream. I don't think it's worth doing that again on stream because it's just... I've played those games already. There's VODs of them. I'm not gonna subject myself to Donkey Kong Country 2 again. Well, I will, but not with eyes on me. I can do it and put the game down when the levels frustrate me. I want to do a few retro games as well. I've kind of had the urge, the itch lately, but with Yoshi and now Mina the Hollower, there's something else after that. It's just... But now there's a bit of a gap after that. Unless I want to go back to Ace Attorney. I do need to go back and play the next game. I just need a break from my voice acting. What's gonna be difficult now is like just doing the voices. I'll have to remember, but one of them is probably gonna morph into Niles. You can probably guess who. I'll have to listen to my own stuff and just, yeah. Remember what I did. I know how I did Ace's voice. Ace's voice is similar to mine, so that's no problem. Every time I've shown off that voice lately, people are like, I hate that voice. But not in a way that they don't want to hear it. They hate it because of how, like, accurate it is to someone that's pompous. Holy crap, 3 back to back. 4. Is it happening on the other island? Pro heart painting with a carpet with spaghetti? No. I don't remember that. I mean, maybe it was a regional commercial. What is this? Yeah, I definitely don't remember that. The one commercial, it's like something I want to find one day. I don't think I will. But it was a commercial for Easter egg sales. Like a liquidator for Easter eggs. I've talked about it before, but no, it was someone in an old granny outfit. And every time they announce the price, just be like, oh, they're cheap! That's probably lost meter at this point. I've tried looking through compilations of commercials and haven't come across it. That's a good recovery of resources. Alright, we are done. Good progress. So that's caught up red quite a bit. I mean, I do need to work on the house a bit, but I think I can go back to blue and kind of mess around with more over there. It's been a few days. So that's probably what I'll do next time. Off stream, I'll update that counter that I just changed here. But yeah, that was it for today. If you're watching this later on the VOD channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it, and thanks for watching.